What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Look at you and your Chick-fil-A. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank God for the opportunity to coach a great game like this, and no one got hurt, so that's a blessing. I thought the fans were outstanding and really gave us a big lift. I thought our execution was a lot better this game without Josh getting a little used to things. I thought we had some really good looks and didn't make the threes like we did at Houston. And 10-8 in the offensive rebounds is better, but 11-2 second chance points, you're not going to win because you're not going to always make shots, and you got to get second chance points. So we got to get better with the 8 that we get. But we took better care of the ball, did a great job at the free throw line, and then did a great job on Small. And I know he had 22 and 6, but he's capable of having 30 any given night. So huge respect for him.
Scott, you probably realize it, but all your points in overtime came from the free throw line.
Yeah, we were pacing ourselves.
Just how big were free throws for
I tell you, that it's huge that you got to know, and that's where Lang, 12 for 12, but he gives you someone who can get in there and get to the free throw line. That's the thing that's why defense and rebounding and taking care of the ball works, because you don't always make shots. I mean, some guys you leave open because their numbers say they can't make them. Other guys you don't want to leave open. And, I mean, we had some really good looks tonight, and we just couldn't get the threes to fall.
They went on a 14-4 run there to start the second half.
Yeah.
What kind of changed there, and how did you try and get that defense back into it?
Yeah, I think the press got the energy going. Credit them. They came out, made some shots. We missed a layup. We didn't finish the half well. But, again, it's the first close game we've had with Josh, and Langston hasn't been in a lot of these situations. So probably haven't had that lineup in the end of the game in a lot of situations. So again, it's we've kind of had to reinvent ourselves each and every week or so. And if we can keep everybody healthy, get a rotation, get some confidence, and get some understanding of just what we want to do and who we want to do it with, when we want to do it. But, I mean, Roach and Nunn was a huge three, and Roach is capable of coming off getting 20. And we need that, and that'll happen.
Y'all had a chance to win in regulation, don't get it done. Kind of what was the message to the team going into that overtime period?
Well, that was strictly for the fans. We wanted to thank them for being here and give them an extra 5 minutes. And I thought our execution was good, and we really, our game ending, we did what we wanted to do and executed how we wanted to execute down the stretch. And that's also new for us with the staff that's new, too. I mean, we got a lot of different staff members and different personnel, so it's kind of like every week it's something different.
And you mentioned not shooting it great from three. Kind of how big is it to still
Yeah, that
be
was
able
kind of you. Yeah, we were terrible from three, but go ahead.
How big is it to still find a way to win, I guess, and kind of battle through that adversity?
Well, that's where your defense travels, and 40% we held them to. That gives you a chance. And we out-rebounded them 40-36. Offensively, second chance points again. It's not what we're used to, and we got to get better at that. But took care of the ball, and this is a team that really turns you over, really pressures you. They got some elite defenders.
How much did you challenge them on rebounding after the Houston game?
Well, it was 2010 since the last time we had 4 offensive rebounds, so half of them were 4 years old.
Did you like what you saw today?
It was better because, I mean, 10-8, we battled. We still got to come down with some, and then we got to make them pay when we do.
How much does the fact that you just went through a quick turnaround help out when you got a game on Monday night here at home?
I think all the experience you can learn from, build from. I think biggest thing is making sure the guys hydrate, sleep, take care of their bodies, and be ready to go because Arizona's obviously a top 25 team for a reason.
You know, they lost today to Houston, and so they have to travel. You've had to travel after a Saturday to Monday game. What is that like, the advantage there, if anything?
I don't know what advantages are anymore. We've done that, and I think we've won and played well because you get away from the noise after a negative experience on Saturday, and you're able to bond and get together. So this is a Big 12, a lot of one-possession games. I really think early in the year you didn't have as many just because so much transition in teams. Coaches trying to figure out who they wanted to play, when they want to play them. And now I think you're seeing more Big 12-like games this back half. I mean, a lot more one-possession games, a lot more hard-fought games, not the separation you've seen earlier on. And I think, again, that's just over time. You got great coaches in the Big 12, and they're going to adjust to the personnel as they get more and more used to them, and great players adjusting to the new styles that the coaches are teaching and wanting.
Jalen got his first start today. Do you envision kind of going with that starting lineup?
Well, we like positive routines, so we got to win. We'll keep that rolling.
Langston, a real grinded out kind of game. Did you guys realize that all your points in overtime came from the free throw line?
We didn't know that, but we were just getting downhill for the last part of the game. We just wanted to carry that over into overtime.
Norchad, how fun is that to get this overtime victory and feel that win?
It definitely feels good to win, man. But you gotta give all the honor and glory to the Lord. We play for one spectator, and that's God, and we happy we got the win.
What was it like playing with Jalen in the starting lineup and moving to the zone defense and kind of trying to play quickly?
I mean, everybody everybody support. Jeremy coming off the bench, that's a great lift right there. So, having Jalen, like, 3-point shooting threat out there is definitely good. Open up the court, and, just a blessing to have, almost everybody on the court.
Norchad, how much did Coach challenge you guys about rebounding after the Houston game? It looked like y'all had a very concerted effort to go get rebounds.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because, when you rebound, you win games, and you lose games when you don't rebound, as you saw at Houston. So, that was definitely a great focus during practice. He kept reminding us that, when we rebound good, it's hard to beat us. So, that was big.
Langston, what was Coach Drew's message when y'all went into overtime after you weren't able to hit the game winner in regulation?
These are just the games that you live for. We just thank God for the opportunity, just being here. And then, God couldn't have given us a better chance to glorify Him in overtime. So, just going into overtime, He was just telling us just to keep pushing, keep fighting. He knew He was tired, but we were built for this.
Langston, there was like one random West Virginia fan in the crowd that was like booing while you were shooting free throws. Did you hear that at all? Because, you went 12 of 12.
We hear it, but at the same time, we got that crowd noise in practice, so we already know what it is.
We do have crowd noise in practice.
Either one of you, every game, because of your depth or lack of it, it's a grind. Like, it's an absolute grind, including today. What's it like afterwards, and how long do you decompress until you have to do this again?
I can say that I'm just happy that we get to play. Like, we don't got to play basketball. We get to play basketball, and it's just a blessing. So, grinding and getting the right outcome is always, it feels so good. So the grind is a blessing to be able to grind.
Langston, as a team, wasn't the best three-point shooting day for you. What's it kind of say about you guys that you're able to kind of power through that maybe deficiency and still get a win?
It just says, we've been working, building something we were building on all year. When the three ball's not falling, get to the paint, make something happen. Just down the stretch, it just shows how resilient these guys are, and just everybody to find a way, because when we get close to March, it's about finding a way every game.
Anybody else?
Yeah, Langston, obviously you guys have a quick turnaround, play a tough Arizona team on Monday night. What will it take to get another one?
Well, first, lots of recovery. Then just knowing that Arizona's a tough opponent coming in here, but at the end of the day, it's our house, so we got to defend home court.
Coach, very much a kind of grinded out Big 12 game. What did you feel like the difference was in this one?
Yeah, I thought both teams played incredibly hard, and I thought second half we had a lot better fight, better movement and stuff, and really it just came down to who was going to make that last one, and they were able to knock down a bunch of throws that kind of kept it where it was.
Coach, you guys had a 14-2 run out of halftime. What kind of shifted there, and what was your mentality on attacking that defense?
Yeah, I thought we were just a little more aggressive. Certainly we're trying to control some of the pace, but I thought we were a little too passive in the first half. So, we wanted the guys a little bit more in attack mode, and I thought they did a much better job in the second half of, getting in the paint more, getting at the rim, and being just attacking.
Can you go, it goes without probably saying, but just explain the grind. Like, this is a hard game, and then you turn around, there's another one, and it never ends. And what's that like mentally and physically on players and coaches?
Yeah, I mean, in conference play, that's what it is. It's like you have to be incredibly mentally tough to be able to turn the page and put your entire focus on, okay, let's look at what happened, and then let's move on and put your entire mental capacity into that next game. And you got to do that 20 times. And the teams that can do that more consistently are typically more successful, and that's what our guys will continue to try to do.
Hey, Coach, obviously no moral victories here, but what were some positives you could take out of this one?
Yeah, I just thought our guys, really fought. And like I told them, sometimes there's games where maybe you don't have that and you lose, and those are disappointing. I didn't feel that way at all today. I thought our guys really competed. They played together. They were unselfish. Just didn't unfortunately make enough just at the end. Those games when it comes down to overtime, it's one possession, one way or the other, and that's kind of how this one played out. We just needed one to go down. Maybe it didn't. We had an unfortunate one where it was a wet spot and we had 2 points, and Toby slipped, which isn't Toby's fault. They're just the floor was wet, and those things happen. That's life, but those are the type of things that when a game is being decided like that, those are possessions that nobody's fault by any means. Just you would love to have it, and that's just an unfortunate bad luck on that particular one.
With 6 games left now in the season, what was the message in the locker room after this one? Regular season, I should say, sorry.
Yeah, nothing changes for us. 6 games left. You've battled through 14. We're going to battle through this next one coming up. We got a home game against Cincinnati, who's playing really well. That's all we care about, and that's where our focus will be.
Toby, when y'all get it to overtime, do you like your chances there?
I kind of like my chances with my team whenever we're playing. They just gave us a new fresh start, another 5 to correct the mistakes we done in regulation.
Coach, when you guys have it there at the very end, I mean, what did y'all have drawn up, and did you expect the foul from Baylor?
We did. We did expect a foul. We were hoping maybe to get it out as quickly as possible before they could get to it. And then if they did get to the foul, they would knock 2 free throws down and try to get a 5 count type deal. But I told the guys I had the wrong play called for that situation. So I told them that that we probably would have gone a different direction, especially knowing what we assumed was going to happen. So I told them that's on me. I got to come up with a different one.